have gifts, resources, and time to offer others in the church. If you've ever been camping or hiking with a group, you can always see who people really are. You usually see some things that they're good at and how they act when they're worn out. You usually have the fire guy. It's the guy who's always knows how to start a fire. And you usually have the cook, the person who can tell you how to cook a steak to perfection. Then you have the person who suggests one crazy idea after another. And you have the safety person who follows the rules and complains about the crazy idea person. Then there's the person who always seems to know everything about nature, teaching everyone else all the different kinds of trees, plants, animals around them. What really makes those camping trips so amazing is everyone using their gifts and passions to help the group as a whole. This is exactly what God wants us to do in the church. In fact, the Bible talks about it in detail in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. This passage talks about how a group of Christians who gather is like a human body. There are all kinds of different parts of the body that serve different functions. So it is with the church. You have a gift. It's not just for you. It's to encourage another Christian in their faith. As each person brings their gift to the group, the whole benefits. Each of us using our gifts for the benefit of others is an expression of love. That's why the very next chapter in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it's all about love. How are you using your gifts to serve others? You might have extra time to lend a hand or administration skills, or you might be really friendly, or you might like teaching others about the Bible, or you might like meeting care needs. Maybe you have multiple gifts. Either way, you have a gift and God wants you to use it to bless others. This is our challenge. Let me encourage you to think about the things that come easy to you. What are the things others tell you you're good at? Write those things down. Then ask God, how can I use this to bless others? Ask your Connect group leader or your pastor about opportunities that align with your giftings. Then start serving and watch God use you. Not only does God want us to share our talents with others, but He calls us to share and give of our finances. There are over 100 scriptures in the Bible that talk about giving. In Genesis, we see both Abram and Jacob giving a tenth of all they had to God. This was a tithe, and it was a standard established for the people of God in the Old Testament, and what we still carry on in the church through the centuries. It's an act of obedience out of love and gratitude. We return to God's storehouse, the church, that which belongs to Him, and we give generously to help others. 2 Corinthians 9:6 tells us, remember this, a farmer who plants only a few seeds will get a small crop, but the one who plants generously will get a generous crop. Using a farming illustration, the Bible talks about giving. If we give generously, God will see that generosity and bless it in proportion to the sacrifice. And then look at verse 10 of that same chapter. For God is the one who provides seed for the farmer and then bread to eat. In the same way, He will provide and increase your resources and then produce a great harvest of generosity in you. I recently heard Louis Giglio speaking on generosity, and he talked about it in this way. Our generosity writes us into the story of God. We can be active participants in what He is doing by giving generously of our finances. There are so many examples in the Bible of God using what people gave to write His story. A poor widow who gave 2 small coins, she's in the story. The boy who gave his 5 loaves and 2 fishes, he's in the story. We get written into God's ongoing story when we are obedient and give with generous hearts according to His plan. Luke 6:38 says this, give and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. When it comes to sharing and giving, whether it's your gifts and talents or your time or your finances, you can know this, you can't outgive God, and your needs will always be met as you are obedient to God and generous to others. This is the reality of being generous. It's what God does. This week, try it. Give something. Let it stretch your faith, but be on the watch for God's blessing headed your way as you share your journey. In our next video, we talk about inviting others with you on the journey, so be sure to check it out.